So these are the championship standings after Argentina, and as you can see, I have not officially scored any points since Spain, but since we're now heading over to a rally where I think I might just have a shot at winning, hopefully we can manage to start fighting back and close down that 7-point gap at the top to Gilles Panizzi, as I have now been relegated to 4th after Richard Burns finished 5th last time out in South America. So still stands 14 drivers on the board, 6 teams on the board. Okay, let's now head over to the Acropolis Rally in Greece.
The Acropolis Rally has the honour of being the toughest of them all. The roads through the Greek mountains are little more than rocks in places, and temperatures can be higher than even in Kenya. For the cars and drivers, just finishing is a major achievement. Only a country so full of ancient history could have created a legend like the Acropolis Rally.
And here is to hoping that I can manage to get myself back on the scoreboard again. So, let's head to the service area and see if we can manage to use the same setup that we used before in the Skoda. So, I think before I had centre gears, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'll go with hard brakes and fully soft suspension. Yeah, I think toe-in should be fine. Ride height, I think that should be okay for this, even though I will put it in the centre just in case. Soft tyres, and fast power steering. Okay, hopefully that should be everything. And just in case, I will save the settings, so if I have to change anything, I will know what I ran with before. But since we're now in dry conditions, hopefully we can start to fight back.
3, 2, 1, 30 straight, 70 straight, 50 left, 330 long right, 4 over crest, 50 left, 2 into right, 350 long hairpin left, don't cut, 100 caution over crest, into right, 5.
I've said this before and I will say it again, but this would just be so much easier if there was a restart stage option available from the pause menu. It would just make so much sense for them to have that as an option because of just how wild and chaotic that this championship has already been up to this point. I feel like if there's one of very few negative things that I have to say about this game, it's the fact that you don't have a restart stage option for the expert difficulty. Which basically means that if you fail, then you're basically just mauled to death by the sharks. That's pretty much what the case is here. As in, I literally feel like whenever I crash, I feel like I'm being mauled by sharks. In other words, there's just no saving me. Once I get pushed into the shark pool, I'm basically dead. That's kind of what I feel like just certain corners and bends in this game just really want to do to me. As in, they really want to fuck with me by basically making me die. And I'll admit, This is a problem I've been dealing with since the start of the season, but at this point, it really is just starting to get to a point where it's more than just challenging. It's basically just a case of seeing if the mental awareness you have is really enough to give you the sort of cat-like instincts that you would expect to see from most WRC drivers when it comes to encountering those sorts of things. Like, it's just so easy to get one of these corners wrong. And then it's basically at that point when you're pretty much dead meat.
Over crest, don't cut. 50 over crest, into left 3, 100 right 2, into right 3 over crest, 100 left 5, into right 3, 50 straight over crest.
Even when there are rallies where you think things will go well, trust me, unless you've got enough instincts to show that you can be prepared to battle adversity any way you can, there's not really much else I can probably give you in terms of advice. Interesting. Although the results don't really count until we get into day 2. Anyway, these are your results so far, so let's move on to stage 2.
3, 2, 1, over crest.
Hopefully this time around, the stage is not going to be a dirty cheating bastard and flip my car over like it did twice before.
50 caution straight over crest, 100 left 5 into long right 4 over crest.
But I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Oh, that was too deep.
100 left.
Thankfully I did manage to get away with it at least.
70 left 4. 70 left 6 into right 1 over crest. 70 narrows into right 2. 70 right 5 into left 3 and right 2. 100 left.
Okay, not the best of starts, but still a pretty good start nonetheless. Because my car, at the moment, is pretty well balanced, and that's the way it's supposed to be for now. Just really gotta hope that same corner does not flip my car over again like it did before. I really cannot afford to get wrecked at this stage.
100 very long straight over crest.
I really need to make sure that I do not make my car a burning wreck. Like that corner has done to me before.
100 left, over caution outside. 100 left, 5 into right 3.
Although I would imagine these things probably have a certain thing in the fuel tank fitted called the fire cell, so in case if they do ultimately crash, they don't immediately go up in flames. Because the fuel tank will technically be secured. I think it's called the fire cell. At least I'm pretty sure that's what they have to basically control cars in case if something does fail. At least I think that's what they have. Come on. Okay.
100 right 1 onto straight.
God, here we go again.
100 left
Okay.
1
No,
and
no,
straight.
no, not this time. Haha!
100
Take that,
left,
bitch.
into right 2, 100 left 1 into
You ain't murdering me
right
this time.
150 left 4 into right 2. 100
Yeah,
50
just gotta
left,
keep it under
6.
control and then we should be okay.
70,
I hope.
right 1 into left 2, 100 over crest into
Okay,
right 4.
oh, come on, come on,
70
okay.
left 2 over crest,
Come on,
100
keep it
left
together,
4
keep it
into
together,
right
keep it
3.
together. Please keep it
100
together.
Right 2 and right 2, 150 left 6, caution rocks, 70 straight, 50 caution rocks inside,
Oh,
finish.
there's the finish. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Okay, made it. Okay, I think that kept me out of trouble long enough. Thankfully. Okay. So I lead by 3/10 over Petter Solberg. Then Marcus Gronholm now moves up to 3rd with Tommy Mackinnon 4th. Harry Rovanpera 5th, and Armin Schwartz now moves up to 6th in the Hyundai. Okay, can we please get past this stage? Please let us get past this stage.
3, 2, 1, go. 100 right 5.
I am
over
honestly
crest.
begging at this point to get past
100 left
this
6.
checkpoint stage,
70
because I not
right
only want
4.
to, but I need to.
100 right 4.
I need to get past this stage,
50 left 6 into
so the
right
results
4.
will count.
150 over crest into long left 3. 100 right 2 into left 1. 70 right 1 into left 1 over crest. 30 left 1 into right 1 over crest. 50 left 4 into right 5. 100 over crest into right 1 into
See if we
left
can keep this
4.
one going.
100 right 2 into left 1.
Okay.
150 right 6 into
Right,
left 3.
almost scraping the wall there,
70
but
right
just
5 into left
managing
2
to get
over
out of it
crest. 50 right 6.
somehow.
50 right 2 over crest into left 1. 100 left 2
Basically
into
nursing my
right
car
2.
over some of these bumps,
70 left 2
just trying to
into
see
right
if
1
that
over
manages to
crest.
help.
50 right
Okay,
3 into left
that was a
4.
close
Don't
call,
cut.
but
50
thankfully I
right
saved
3
it.
into left 5. Don't cut. 50 right 3 into left 2. 50 right 2 over
Okay,
crest.
come
50
on.
tightens into right 4 into
Please
long
let this be the
left.
run.
70 over crest into right 4.
I really want this to
50
be the
left
run,
3.
please.
50
I'm
left
actually begging
3
you at this
over
point
crest into right 1.
for this to be the
70
run.
left 3 into hairpin right. 100 left 3 over crest. 50 caution straight.
Oh god, okay.
100 right 1 and straight.
Oh no.
100 right 4 over crest.
Okay, P7.
70 right 2. 30 left 3 over crest. Left 5 over crest. Dip into long right 3. 30 left
Probably should
3
have practiced
into right
these
1
stages
over
before
crest.
going into
30
them.
left 4 over dip into right 1. 50 left 3 into left 4. 30 right 3 into left 4. 30 long right 3. 100 over crest into left 2.
Okay,
100 right 6. 30 left 6.
Right.
50 right 6.
just gotta keep it together
70
somehow.
left 4 over crest into
Then we should be
left
fine.
5 and long right 3. 200 over crest into long left 3. 100 tightens into left 5.
Okay, come on.
50 right 3
Oh,
over dip.
that's not the best
50
way to go.
right 6 over dip. 70 left 6 over dip. 70 right 2 into left.
I'm really trying to
1.
nurse my car
70
along
long right 3.
and not hit the walls whilst I'm at it.
150 right 2 into left 1 into right 6. 100 caution straight over crest.
Oh, that did not work in any way whatsoever.
70 left 2. 70 caution over
Come
jump.
on.
100
Okay.
right 2 into left 2 over crest. 70
together, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. Please keep it together.
Over crest into left, 450, over crest into left, 650.
I think I might be dropping down to second in this rally, the way things are looking at the moment.
70, long right,
Yeah, I'm
3,
currently
don't cut,
P8.
100, tightens into right, 5. 70, left, 1.
Yeah, this was
straight.
probably where
70,
I
left,
think reality was going to set in.
70, right 2 and left 2, over crest, 100, long left 4. 100, caution, straight, over crest. 150, over crest, into left 3.
I don't know this map as much as I'm trying to get myself well adjusted to it.
70, left 2, into right 1. 70, left 6. 50, right 3.
That's definitely
100,
something I'm
left 2,
struggling with a
over
lot
crest,
right now.
Into right 1 and left 3. Right 2, into left 2 and right 4. 70, right 4, into left
I think the
3.
Subaru
50,
might have the
long right,
advantage!
5
Fucking
and
hell.
over crest. 70, left 4, into right 2.
Even when I'm
70, left
conserving,
2, into
I still
right
get caught
2,
out by one of
70,
those
right
corners
2,
that forces me into a
left
flip.
1 and straight, 70, right 4, into long
That's honestly the
left
one
3.
thing that angers me the most.
70, right
The
4,
fact
into
that
left 2,
even though I
70,
do
right
everything
1,
in my
into
power to
left
stay out of
4
trouble,
and straight, 70,
trouble
right
always has to
1
find
and
me
straight,
somehow.
100, caution, right 6, into left 6, caution, rocks,
That's
outside,
honestly
50,
the most
opens,
infuriating
into
part.
left 2, 70, right 6 and over crest, 50, left 3, over crest, tightens, into
That's
left
probably the
5,
main
right
reason
3,
as to why I
over
don't think this
crest,
run is going to
50,
count,
left
even
4
if I
and
wanted it
straight,
to.
50, left 1, into long right 2, over crest, 70, straight, over jump. 50, caution, right
Well, at
1,
least I'm
over
maintaining
jump,
position,
50, hairpin left, don't cut, 50, hairpin
regardless
right,
of all
don't
the
cut,
errors I've had up to this
70,
point.
hairpin left, don't cut. 70, right
And now I
3
think I have
and
just
over
lost a
crest,
position.
into left 4. 100, hairpin right, don't cut.
I think it might have been because my gears were too long.
70, over crest, into left
That might have
5.
been the
50, over crest,
issue.
into
Okay.
left 1. 70, left 6.
It really is the sort of thing that just makes you squint
Into right 1, 100 left
when you're
3,
trying
into
to
right
just
150, over crest,
stay out of
and
trouble.
hairpin right 100, long left 3.
But eventually trouble finds you either way.
150 tightens,
That's honestly the
into
one
left
thing
6,
that
into hairpin right,
really
don't
annoys
cut.
me. The fact that you're basically just doing everything you can possibly do right,
100 hairpin right,
and then one reason or another, it's either you or it's the game
70
that has to
hairpin
find a
left,
way
don't cut.
of making it so all your righteous things can just go disastrously wrong.
100 over crest into long hairpin left, 70 straight.
And then
30
this
straight.
has to happen. And there's no way to
50
get out of
over
it once it
crest
happens,
into left, 1 over
unless you
crest
can get
into
back on all
hairpin
four
right,
wheels quickly
70
enough.
right, 3 into left 5.
I don't fucking know what to do anymore, man. It feels like these sorts of things are just going to keep happening until I finish the championship. At this point, there's just no way to ignore it. And there's especially no way to ignore when you have to reset the car. It's just these little bitty things that always have to show themselves. And basically just spit and punch you in the face. And they basically have to punish you like you're basically being given the death penalty. Why did my car have to be stuck in that one area? I actually made up some good time as well. Why do you always have to fucking do this to me, game? Why can I not just get one break? Where I am not just gonna get absolutely turbo fucked. What's it gonna take for that to not be the case? For me to just get one stage where I really stay out of trouble and just come out of it my way. What's it gonna take? Tell me. What's it going to fucking take to get me out of these tight spots and do these things properly? I'm honestly going to be so relieved by the time this championship is done. It's honestly just the amount of relief that you feel like you're going to get for just quite literally having your life saved after being trapped under a pile of rocks for what feels like hours on end, almost days on end. I should have been better. I know I should have been. Yeah, I'm trying this again. I am not happy with that result. Unless... Oh, Solberg was behind me. I don't know. Well, at least I'm still leading the rally, so... you know what? Actually, on second thoughts, I'm going to keep this rally going, because I have a 4-second lead in the rally, in spite of my errors. I was honestly thinking about giving up, but then basically, there was one moment where I looked at the leaderboard and just thought to myself, hang on. I mean, I was angry with the result, yes. But again, when you get into those tight spots where you've basically just got no way out but to reset the car, then basically you've just got no other choice. You have to get yourself out of those tight squeezes by resetting. Although I will still say, giving a 5-second penalty to the player, that is a bit harsh. Especially when you're in spots where you've got absolutely nowhere to go or nowhere to move.
3, 2, 1, go. 70 left, 2, 100 left, 2, 70.
I don't want to talk about it, because I am physically upset with myself right now. Like, I came so close to winning this stage before, and then basically right at the end, I got caught out by a bank. A grass bank, no less. And while victory was literally within my grasp, it was then just suddenly snatched from me. Like, I know this was a stage that before I basically should have won. And yet for one reason or another, a last minute error just basically forced me into the failures column. That was a very bad idea. I shouldn't have put my hands on the steering wheel there. That was a very bad idea. In other words, an extremely bad idea, doing that. Did I mention this game can be punishing? Well, that's kind of what it is. It can reward you in very strange ways, but it can also punish you in even stranger ways. I really don't know which one the game is more in favour of. Maybe it's the second of those two things. because I feel like the punishments I have received at this point have definitely
100 right 6 into
been
right 5 and right 5.
not self-inflicted at this point for most of my mistakes.
50 hairpin left. Don't
As in, it
cut.
feels like the game has kind of
70 over
scripted
crest
these
into
mistakes
left 4.
and
100
forced me into
hairpin
places where
150 over crest into
it always
left
seems
3.
to somehow put me off balance.
70 over crest into right 4. 70 over crest into right 3. 100 right 4 into left 2. 100 over crest into left 5. 50 right 3 into left 3 over crest. 100 right 3. 70 long
Oh,
left 4.
close.
70 right 3.
Okay, 4 tenths.
50 left 1 over crest, left 2 and right 4.
Can I get
30,
somewhere this
left
time?
6, 70 over crest.
Just gotta
into
stay on all
left
4
4,
wheels
50
somehow.
right 3. 100
And maybe
left 5.
I can get out of this with both my arms
50
and legs
over crest
intact.
into left 2 and straight 70
And just the
right
rest
2
of my
over
car
crest,
pretty
50
healthy,
left
if
2,
possible.
100 right 4 into left
Okay, don't
3,
hit the sign.
100 left 2 into
Oh, that's a
right
bump.
3,
It was a very
finish.
awkward bump. And across the line, what's the gap going to be? Just over a second. Alright, there we go. We actually get a win. Surprisingly. And the 2 retirees from day 1 remain the 2 retirees, as I now lead by less than 8 seconds over Petter Solberg. Yeah, still got some contenders for points at least. And so here we go with Amlissa Reverse. Hopefully this time we can actually do something that's a bit more commendable than
3,
before.
2, 1, go. 70, right 1 into left 1.
I think that's now 2 stages I've won up to this point of the rally.
Over crest, 70, left 2 and straight.
I don't think I'm going to win this stage anymore because I already hit a rock.
150, left 3 into right 2 over crest.
That's going to be extremely hard to
Right
recover
1
from.
into left 3 over crest. 100, right 2 over crest.
Although at the very least I do have an advantage up top of 7 seconds. Well, nearly 8 seconds, but I guess it depends on the mistakes the AI make from here on out, I guess. That's the real thing I need to worry about.
100 left 2
Okay.
into right 1, 100 left 2 into right 1, 100 left 1 into right
Okay.
1,
Alright,
30 caution over jump, 100
just
right
gotta
1
keep it
into
together
left
somehow,
1,
and we
100
should be
right
okay.
3 and right 5 caution outside, 100 right 2 into left 3,
okay,
100 right 3,
steady. Okay,
100 over crest into left 2.
really gotta keep my eyes on the road here.
150 left,
Don't need
1
any
over
further
crest
mistakes.
into left 3,
And that's already been made.
150
Okay.
right 2 into left
Well,
1
still ahead of
over
my
crest,
main
100 left
rival at
4
least.
into right 2,
Just gotta hope it stays that
100
way.
right 4,
Here's the one I need to
50
focus
left
on.
2 and straight over crest, 50 left 2 into right 1 over crest, 50
Oh,
left
shit,
3
okay.
into right 2,
Close to repeating a
right
previous
2
mistake, but
into
thankfully
right 5, 100
avoiding it
left
this time.
3 into right 1 over crest, 100 long left
Let's just
3,
try and see if we can keep it that way. Of course, that's naturally what I
100 straight
want.
over crest,
And down to
50
P5.
caution, very long straight,
I can't see where the map is leading at the moment,
150 left,
even with max brightness on my TV.
50 left 3
I still
into
cannot see
right
where the
2,
map is going
100
because of
straight over crest,
the shadows.
70 caution over
Makes it
crest
harder for me
into
to see
right
where the
4,
mistakes
left
are.
5 into right 3, left 2 into left 2 into right 1, 30 caution, very long
Steady,
straight,
steady, steady. Okay,
150
think I'm going to lose 1 or 2 seconds at least.
50 over crest.
Yeah, I'm P6
into
at the
left,
moment.
3 and right 230 over crest into left 4 and right 350 right 6
Really gonna have to make
30
sure
left
that,
5 and right 370
I do this the
straight
right
over
way.
crest 100 caution over crest into left 430 left 6 into right 6 100 right 2 and over
Oh
crest
god,
into
okay.
left 1 and straight 100 right 4 caution jump maybe 30 left 2 into right
Yeah, that's a
3,
definite maybe.
50 over crest into left 330 right 1 into left 330 caution straight over crest
Oh,
finish.
there goes the rally lead. If Solberg is at the top. God damn it. I think I've now just lost the lead. Yeah, I am not too happy with that result. And trying this again because, well, my cuffs basically erupted like fucking Krakatoa. Anyway, those are your results for stage 5. I finished P11. And we've had another retirement. One of the Hyundais. Still have a 1.5 second lead over Pater at least. Oh god, it's another night stage. Yep, it is.
2 1 over crest
Now this is either going to be where I maintain the rally lead or almost certainly lose it.
30 caution outside 70 caution
Because it's a
over jump,
fucking night
maybe.
stage.
Right 2
And because
left 3 left 4 into right
I am
2
usually
over
garbage at night
crest,
stages.
70 caution straight over crest
If you want to
100 left,
know
5
what my
into
exact
right,
perception
4
is.
over crest. 100 left 2 into right 4 70 left 4
Yeah, I really feel like the only thing that would actually benefit me at this point is if Pater retires. Because as I said before, I'm garbage at night stages. They're my absolute worst enemy when it comes to rally games like this one. Because I never seem to have the pace in most stages to keep up with the AI. And even when I do have pace, it's normally because they're struggling and not because I'm actually quick.
70 left 3 70 long right 2 into left 1 100 very long straight over crest
Yep, I am going to be behind again, aren't I?
150
For sure.
long right 3
Okay, P11.
100 left 2 into
I think at
right
this
1,
point, the only thing that's
100
really going to
left,
save me
outside.
is seeing where Pater finishes.
100 left 5 into right 3 100 over crest into left 3 and
Because I know he's not
right
going to
2,
finish
100
outside the top
long
5
right
in this
1
stage.
over crest, tightens into right 2 70 left 3 100 right 3
I can feel that happening. It's just an instinct I have.
100 right 4 70 straight
Like it's one of
over
those,
crest, 50
like it's one of those
right 1
instincts
into
that I know
left
that's
1,
coming.
100 right 2 and straight over jump 150 long left 2 long left 2
Yeah, I really tried to get out of there, but the car just
100 right 4
decided
into
it
left
did not want to
3,
turn for me.
100 left 4 opens 100 right 1 onto straight
At least it still works with the controller
100
anyway.
left 1 and
To the
straight
point where I can still steer it.
right 2
I'm definitely losing the lead of the rally now. There's basically no saving me at this point. No saving me whatsoever. Unless I try this again.
100 left 6
It's always these that just terrify me.
left 2
Normally it's either because I am woefully off the pace compared to the leaders, or because it often puts me in just extremely uncertain predicaments that just make it feel a lot worse than what it actually feels like.
70 straight. 50 caution, rocks inside and finish.
I cannot do anything about the finish there. Yeah, I've definitely lost the lead in the rally now, depending on where Pata finishes. Yeah, I'm definitely almost out of contention for winning the rally now, unless he has a bad stage. Well, 2 Fords in the top 6 at least. But both Subarus have now moved ahead of me. And we've had another retirement. Another one of the Skodas. Well, I suppose it's only 7 seconds. Plus the rest of the day is clear. Same repair work as usual. I really am starting to feel like, as much as I feel like I'm in a good position to win, I also get this strong feeling that the rally does not want me to win, as much as I am desperately trying to get the needle threaded. The game is just wanting to throw up whatever curveballs it can throw at me to just try and make it so I somehow do not win this rally. And basically just force me to choke away another chance at actually winning a rally. And I am basically trying to respond by saying, not this time, buddy. I need this win. I don't fucking care what I have to fight to get it. I need this fucking win. And that's basically what my response is. Because it is a win that I so vehemently need in order to really make my intentions clear. And I am literally prepared to fight for it if that's what it takes.
100 hairpin left, don't cut.
Because I have to.
Long hairpin right, don't cut. 70 left, 2 tightens into hairpin left.
You may have made me scoreless in the previous 2 rounds. But I am going to be damned if I end up being scoreless for 3 straight rounds. Something that I don't think will happen because I'm far enough ahead to clinch that, but either way, I desperately want to win this rally. And just not give a shit about what the rally throws up at me at this point. I feel like if I can get a 30-second lead before the end of this rally maybe, then I might just have a shot of well and truly clinching it and making sure that the rally is well and truly mine. Still, I will give my credit to Marco for winning in Argentina, because he did help Ford to close the gap to Peugeot. And right now, I am basically trying to do the same thing because I am the only Ford in the points at the moment. There was nothing I could do there. I could not stop the oversteer in that instance, as much as I tried to. And what do I win in the end by? Okay, 7 seconds. Guys, I think I might have won the rally. Anyway, those are the results. Okay, now got a 7.6 second lead over Petter now, so it swings back in my favour once again. And here's the rest of the results. Yeah, one plot twist to this whole rally is the fact that we have to deal with another night stage afterwards. And as you might have guessed, I am not looking forward to that. But unfortunately, it's what we have to end the rally with. It's basically just the game's way of pretty much just trying to be one last plot twist in this rally to basically try and make me lose it. But at this point, I'm trying my damnedest to make sure that doesn't happen. Because I am trying to do everything in my power to make sure that my chances of winning stay alive. Which at this point is all I can really do. And if I do manage to win this rally, then great. But if I come up short again, then, well, I'll at least still manage to close the gap to Grandpa. But I am honestly more determined than ever to make sure that this win is mine. Because I don't think I'm going to get another shot as good as this one to really make a statement for my expert championship bid. This is basically the perfect window to potentially score my first victory of the championship. Victory is definitely within my grasp here. I am definitely going to make damn sure I win this. Because I have to. Especially considering my main rivals are not in the top 3 right now. Almost in the grass again, but thankfully getting out of there. I'm gonna make damn sure I clinch this rally. And I'm also gonna make sure that regardless of how bad the final stage goes, I stay within 20 seconds of the leader. Okay, I just managed to hold it together. Okay, alright. Oh god, okay. It's alright, it's fine. Still we fight. We fight to stay on the road and to potentially win this rally as well. If I can pull it off.
30 over crest.
Still I fight
into
on.
left 450 hairpin right, don't cut.
Or in other words,
70
I strike
hairpin
on.
left, don't cut. 50 hairpin right, don't cut. 70 left 2 into right 130 left 6 over crest 30 long left 3 over crest 50 right 2 and straight 50 right 2 into left 3 70 hairpin right over crest 70 left 6 don't cut 70 right 3 over crest
Okay.
70 tightens
Right.
into
I think I
right
should
6
get to
30 hairpin left don't cut 30 straight and
strike
over
on,
crest
down,
70
right
left 2 70 right 6 and over crest left 3 into right 2 30 left 4 over crest 30 long hairpin right 70 left
I'm not
6
going to say any more than that because
right
I
1
might
into
have
left
to actually
2
pay for
50
the song
right
if I say
4
any more
into
lines than
left
that.
3 30 left 3
But yeah,
into
I mean,
2 and left
if you've
2
seen the Initial D
right
movie or
5
Initial D
over
final
crest,
stage,
50
you may
right
know what I'm
4
on about
into
with that
left
song.
3 50
Some of you
right
are
4
probably
into
familiar
left
with
3 100 left 5
a Japanese band that used to be called Move.
50 straight
Well, the
over
former
crest,
Japanese
50
band
left
Move.
4 into right 3 left 4 into right 2 50 left
Led
5,
mainly
70
by-
right 5 70
Led
right
mainly,
2,
of course,
don't
by
cut.
Japanese
70
artists
hairpin
Yuri
left,
and
don't cut. 50
Matsu.
over crest into right 2 70 left 1 and straight 100 over crest.
Although I did hear
into
Matsu
right 2,
recently returned
100 right 6
to doing Eurobeat songs again.
100 over crest into
He does
right
have
6
involvement
and
in
left
the
2, 70
theme tunes
left
for
3,
Initial D's
70 caution
technical
right
successor
5,
MF Ghost.
100 left 6 don't cut opens into left 3 100
Okay,
right 2
just
into
really gotta
left
hope this
1
works
and
out
over crest,
somehow.
70 right 2 over crest
Okay,
100
I'm
right
ahead of
6
Solberg.
don't cut 50 right
Really
3
gotta pull
over
out the
crest,
gap here
70 left 2 over crest
if I am gonna
100
make this
right
work.
3 into right 4
I think this is pretty
30
much my
left
perfect time
2
to extend the
and straight,
advantage.
150 right
If I can
2
do
and
that.
over crest 70 caution left 1 over crest
Okay.
50 left 5 into
Nope.
right 2
Aha!
100 left 3
I lived, bitch.
150 left 3 tightens into left 6 70 over crest into right 2
You are not stopping
30
me
left
yet.
3 into long right 2
Okay, now you might be
70
stopping me.
tightens over crest 70 left 6 70 over crest into left 4
Good thing the
and
stage is long
hairpin
enough
right
to
30 don't cut 70 over
at least
crest
help me
into right
build up my
5,
lead some more.
50 long left 4 100 tightens into left 6 30 right 6
Even though
50
Solberg
over
is right
crest
behind
into
me.
right 3 50 long left 4 into right 6 100 left 6 and straight 100 over crest into right 6
Okay, what's the gap
30
gonna
very
be
long
by the time I
left
get to the
4
next sector split?
100 right 5 into left 6 70 right 2 into right 2 and
Oh god,
straight.
okay.
100 left 2 into right 5
on.
over crest don't cut 30
Come on,
over
don't
crest
choke,
and
don't choke,
straight.
don't choke, don't
100
choke,
left,
don't
3
choke, don't
into
choke, don't
right
choke,
6.
don't choke.
100 over crest
Don't
into
choke.
right
Please
3
don't
and
choke.
left 2 100 caution over crest into left 6 and right 3
And I choked.
70 left 4
At least I gained a
50
few
left
seconds
2
anyway.
into right 2 50 over crest
So,
into
it's
right
probably not
4,
too bad,
30 long hairpin left
in all
don't
honesty.
cut 50 right 6 into left 3 over crest 50 right 4 over crest 70 tightens into right 6 50 left 6 into long right 4
I think it was Colin McRae who won the Acropolis Rally in real life. in 2002. At least I think it was Acropolis that he won. It was either him or Gronholm that won it, but I couldn't tell you who for sure, because I haven't done my research on WRC results from 2002. Damn it. I really tried to go around it again like I did before, but this time the game wasn't allowing it.
100 right, 4 into left.
Well, I did have an 8-second lead heading into this, so hopefully my gap is not going to be depleted by too much.
50 right, 1 and straight. 100 left, 4 into long right, 2.
God, these roads are really slippery.
100 left, 6 and right, 5. 100 left, 6 into straight.
Okay, how much longer?
100 left, 6, don't cut. 100 right, 6.
Please tell me we're close to the
don't
end.
cut. 50 long hairpin left.
I could really
over
use
crest.
that right now.
70 right, 5 into left, 1 and
Okay,
straight.
there's the finish. Goals up ahead. How far ahead am I going to be? 3 seconds. I'm not sure if that's enough, because we've got the night stage next. Yeah, I really don't think that's going to be enough. Huh, we had a Hyundai in the top 6. Well, a certain mix-up of results here and there. And as a result, 10.8. I'm not sure about that. Considering we've got a night stage next, that does concern me.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, at least both my headlights are working.
100
So
right,
hopefully
2 and right, 1
this is
over
not going to
crest.
be
70
too damaging
straight over crest.
before I pull this off.
70 straight. 70 left, 2 into right, 3 left,
I am
2
really not
over
sure
crest.
about this.
50 left, 4 into long right, 3, 100 long hairpin left, caution.
I can only
inside.
just see the road and a few things around me, but except for that, there's not very
100
much
long
else.
hairpin right, don't cut.
The visuals are really off-putting,
100 long
considering I
hairpin
can
left,
hardly
don't
see
cut.
anything else either in
200
front or
long
behind
hairpin
me.
right, don't cut.
That's probably what concerns me just a little
70
bit.
left, 2 and straight. 100 long hairpin left, don't cut. 70 right, 2
I definitely
into
feel
left,
concerned
2, 70
for whether or
right,
not I will
over.
actually pull this off.
100 straight over crest. 50 right 2 into left 150 right 2 onto right 2.
Yeah, I'm definitely pushing the brakes a lot, because unless it's right in front of me, there's not too much in terms of... There's not really too much for me to look at in terms of visuals. Although at the very least, they did improve on making certain objects more visible than others compared to the previous game, so maybe we'll get away with this, or maybe we won't. But either way, I'm certainly here to try and win this, because this is a win I really want to get. I really need to make sure I limit the damage here. If Pato wins, damn it. For fuck's sake. Of all the things to slow me down, it had to be a wall. I am mad at myself now. I am actually quite mad at myself now because of that.
150 over crest into right 6. 30 left 5 into right 2 and straight.
There's also no leaderboard visuals to see who's actually leading the stage, and that probably also hurts me to an extent. Okay, I did not get trapped that time by those rocks. It's just so fucking hard to pick and choose your braking points here, because you can barely see the road.
100 left 3 over crest into 50 left, 4 into straight.
I think I've lost more time now.
150 left, 6 and over crest into right. 5,
I swear to God, if
70
Pepper,
left, 3
I swear to
over
God,
crest.
if Pata
50
is
right,
leading this
3
stage,
into
then
left, 6, 70 left,
I might
3
just go
into
late.
right, 2 and over crest. 70 right,
I might just
4
lose
and
it.
left, 3. 100 left, 3 into right, 2, 70 long hairpin left.
I am
over crest,
desperately
70
hoping he
long
is not
hairpin
leading this
right, don't
stage.
cut.
Because if he is, then my chances of winning are 3,
100 left,
almost.
5 into right, 2, 100 left, 2, tight,
The way things are
2
looking right
left,
now.
4, 50 right, 2 and straight and finish.
Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Okay, I think I made it. I think that should be enough for the win. Please be enough, please be enough, please be enough, please be enough, please be enough. Yes! We've got it! We finally got a win. Thank God. I'm pretty sure we've got the win. And Francois Duval won that final stage. By just a tenth of a second over Gronholm. Also had 2 Skodas and 1 Hyundai in the top 10. And 4 retirements. I think that should be enough for the win. Yes! 7 rounds of trying, 7 rounds of frustration, 7 rounds of failure. But at last, we made it. We finally made it. P1 in an expert rally by 9 seconds over Petter Solberg, with Tommy Mäkinen 3rd, Harry Rovanperä 4th, Marcus Gronholm 5th, and Francois Duval in P6. Then we had Richard Burns, followed by Alistair McRae, Toshihiro Arai, and Marco Martin, rounding off the top 10, as the finishers are rounded off by Sebastian Loeb in the 3rd Citroën. And 4 retirements, 1 Hyundai, 1 Hyundai, 2 Skodas, and 1 Evo 7. Okay, we've actually done it. We've got ourselves back on the scoreboard again. Also quite surprised to say that took me a whole week to get there. Since I started the Expert Championship, but we've done it. And in terms of constructors, well, Ford has now reduced the gap to Peugeot again, as they only score 5. Subaru also gets 10, meanwhile the other teams still have none. Oh, we've unlocked Disco. Another secret code has been unlocked, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, does it feel so good to be P1 in a rally. Thank God for that. And that also means I have taken the points lead again. So, taken the points lead by 3 over Marcus Gronholm and Gilles Panizzi, who are both tied for 2nd, Richard Burns 4th, Tommy Mäkinen now moves to within a point of Richard Burns, and Petter Solberg now moves up to P6. And no further drivers have scored points yet. And in the constructors, Ford has now steadily nipped away the gap, as we are now 10 points behind Peugeot in the manufacturer standings. And Subaru is now well clear of Mitsubishi at this point, as Hyundai are still yet to score. But anyway, there we go. P1 in the Acropolis Rally, also our first win of the Expert Championship. And next time we'll be heading to Kenya, coming in the next episode.